dogs are dumb.
Corn dogs are dumber.
Cheesesteak, oh please steak.
And shawarma's a bummer. There's only one meat.
I'll put it in my gut.
And enjoy it till
It comes out my butt.
Okay, just checking to make sure my camera is angled to where I can see. Okay, I think that's good. Anyway, tonight's dinner is, I'm going to make it simple. I'm just going to make pigs in a blanket. And I've got my crescent rolls and some hot dogs. And that's what I'm going to be making tonight. I'm probably going to just make it with some baked beans. And maybe some macaroni and cheese, you know, the boxed kind. So I'm not going to, you know, do any long videos on, you know, opening a can of beans and making macaroni and cheese. Although I might. But I'm going to go ahead and get a plate out and get ready to wrap these hot dogs. Okay. Yeah, I know. I've got, if you're like me, when you first open the can, that little boom when it first kind of opens kind of freaks you out. But I've already done that. Got the hot dogs open. I've got them kind of, and you know, croissants, whatever you want to call it. You know, when you buy the canned stuff, the commercials, the ads, the pictures, they always make them look way better than what they really turn out. So let me just set this aside for a minute. Basically, you just lay your triangle out. Start at the, make it look like a pizza. And you just roll. Excuse me. Just roll it and you lay it on your baking pan somewhere and you get another one. This package of hot dog came with 8 hot dogs, and the croissant, there's like enough for 8. And so you just take the hot dog and you roll them up. And roll. It's just so easy. This is something kids will love. Most kids. If you have a weird child, well, I apologize. You know, but most kids love this. My kids used to love when I made this. I remember as a kid, my grandmother would make these. And sometimes, you know, for get-togethers or whatever, and you need a little hors d'oeuvre, you know, I'm being silly. Grandma would take the hot dogs and cut them in half, or she would buy those little Smokies, you know, those packaged little Smokies. I got a cool recipe for that. Coming, you know, when we get closer to the holidays, I'll do some of those with that. And then all you need to do, once these come out of the oven and you're ready to serve them, is, you know, put some ketchup or mustard on your plate for dipping. I'm going to straighten these out a little bit because I've got them just all over the place here. And so that's it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's all you have to do. Let me see. Walk back here behind the camera. Ah, sure, you can see that. Okay, so that's all you have to do is just put them on a pan, you pop them in the oven, and when they're done, you take them out, you serve them with whatever else you're cooking. Quick, nice, easy, quick dinner. The kids should love it. That's it for now. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these in the oven here in just a little bit. Start the other things. Oh, you can pre-make these and just kind of set them in the refrigerator and then pop them in the oven when your other things are just about done, you know, so that way they'll be hot and everything can be served together. And that's what I'm going to do today because it's a little bit too early to be cooking dinner, but I wanted to start this video. So, okay, we'll see you in a bit. Okay, just checking back in. I just stuck the hot dogs, the pigs in a blanket in the oven, and I just started my macaroni and cheese. But I kind of wanted to show you guys a little something. I don't know. Let me see if you can see the stove here. I'm going to show you a little trick I do. You know what? Let me grab the camera. All right. Okay. My little trick, you know, when you're stirring your pasta or in your pan, you know, and you have this drippy wet spoon and you don't really want to lay it on the counter or whatever, look here. Most your pots, see that hole? Now watch this. Now look. See, it's going to drip right back into the pot. I had to show you that little tip and trick. And so, you know, my pigs in a blanket aren't done yet, and I'll just show you a picture of them, or, you know, when they come out. But I wanted to show you this little trick. Almost every pan or pot has, you know, like for instance, this is the one's going to have my beans in it. It has one too. And look at that. Perfectly. And it will drip right back into the pot. No mess. So, if you have any tips or tricks in the kitchen that you'd like to share, make sure you put it down in the comments, because, you know, it might be something I would use. Okay, and that's it for now. Okay, my timer is just about ready to go off. And I'm going to set my camera up. Okay, let's turn this off and see how it looks. Oh yeah, this is nice. Let's turn it off. Okay, pigs in a blanket. Oh, they plumped up just beautifully. They're nice and golden, if you can see that. And they're not sticking. You know, it's a good thing they're not supposed to. I can't find my spatula. I must have washed it here. Hang on. We'll get one of these. Okay, so I'm going to give this a try. And let's load up the plate. Some macaroni and cheese. I like the shells and cheese. And I don't know, does anybody else do this too? You always add extra cheese? Because I like mine like really cheesy. So I added a little extra cheese besides the packet which came with it. And of course, bushes, well, you didn't hear that, baked beans. Okay, so I'm going to give this a little try. We've got mustard somewhere, something here. I'm going to use mustard, and I'm just about out of mustard, so I'm just going to put a little bit. Oh, it sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Okay. Let's give this a try. It's nice and hot right out of the oven. Wonderful. Really good. So, and there you have it. Really good, easy, quick, kid-friendly, and that's it. Have a good one.
Hot dogs are dumb.
Corn dogs are dumber.
Cheese steak, oh please steak.
And shawarma's a bummer. There's only one meat.